Yo everyone, what's going on? My name's Techno Strike, and today I'm going to be bringing you my week 2 battle of the EBT League. So anyone who didn't see my first battle, I started 1-0. Uh, I got a win versus Mayo, and that was a very good battle. Um, and now I'm hoping I can start 2-0. But I have to play Inferage and kind of like how Shady Penguin can never beat A Drive. I can like never seem to beat Inferage, so I'm hoping I can like turn that around this battle. Uh, and so basically, I'm just gonna break down my team, and then I'm gonna get into what the team, well, like just the battle in general. I've done a bunch of battles for this league, um, that I'll be uploading soon as well. But as for now, I'm just going to be uploading these in order. This is a divisional match, which makes it even more important, which kind of is hard because Inferage I can like never beat before this, and I'm going to try to beat him now. But I'm just going to get right into the team. Uh, his team is Megalopony, Azumarill, Cresselia, Suicune, Hydreigon, Amoonguss, Manectric, Braviary, Frostlass, Scyther, Typhlosion, Kangaskhan, and Donphan. So when I was looking at his team, uh, there were two Pokemon I knew I needed right away. That was going to be Mega Altaria and Musharna. Now, the reason I needed both, and I'm sorry I'm like hiccuping right now, I don't know what's up with that, but the reason I needed both is my plan this week was going to be to Calm Mind, Baton Pass into my Altaria and proceed to sweep everything, which would have been better if I had ran Agility, but I decided to run Cotton Guard. And my prep this week wasn't the best. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, some places I definitely messed up, but uh, I still think there were some areas where I did very well in prep. Uh, So, my Atari's EV is 252 in special attack, 164 in special defense, and 92 in special attack. I mean, in speed. I haven't recorded anything in a while, so I'm probably kind of rusty. But, I'm gonna, so basically, speed 92, it allows me to guaranteed outspeed the Azu. It also allows me to outspeed his walls if they're uninvested. If he decides to run like max speed on his Cresselia, it's gonna guaranteed outspeed me. But like, who runs max speed on their Cresselia? Like really. So then I've got my Musharna, 248 HP, 252 defense with Calm Mind, Baton Pass, Moonlight, and Psyshock. Um, this thing is going to be my plan with Mega Altaria. It's also a very good stop to his Mega Lopunny because Mega Lopunny does like nothing to even with a return, um, and it does so much back with the Psyshock. Uh, it can stop Suicune if it's not rest. Hydreigon hard walls it, but I had like a plan around that and just like baton passing and stuff like that. Um, just to kind of get around that, I guess. Um, Next thing I brought was my Tentacruel nicknamed Gobblegut, because if any of you have ever played Super Mario Galaxy, you know that in the first world, or the first galaxy, well, first world, there's a boss named Gobblegut who basically, like, has sacks on the, yeah, I don't even know, but, uh, so basically, here, sorry, I'm just trying to do something right now. So basically, I'm running safety goggles. I said his Acid Spray, Rapid Spin, Sludge Wave, and Scald. Reason for Acid Spray: he has two uh, incredibly strong Pokemon that just set up Calm Minds. Like, when I say strong, I mean like fat strong, like not strong like offensive, but what I mean is like if they set up too many Calm Minds, they'll be strong. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. But So basically, I'm running Acid Spray for that. Rapid Spin because I need to get rid of hazards. Sludge Wave. Basically, the reason I'm running 252 in special attack here, sorry, I should be more focused now. But reason I'm running 252 max special attack is because that is going to do 75% to an Azumarill, and I know the power of Azumarill. I love Azumarill, except for in one battle which I haven't uploaded yet. And Tentacle is a very good stop to Belly Drum Azumarill if it's running this max special attack, as I am. I didn't need any speed investment because I already guaranteed outspeed the Azumarill. But other than that, Tentacle can just be very good this game for getting rid of rocks and stuff. One thing I noticed here was Donphan can actually be an issue, and I actually noticed this after I built my team, like the full team. So I've got myself physically defensive Warhorse. Uh, Now here I decided to take off Focus Blast last minute for Calm Mind. And you guys are gonna see how that impacts the battle. But this thing's a good stop to Donphan and like just other offensive threats on his team. It's also a really good stop to the Suicune, and I liked that. It would have been better if I just ran like SD or something. But what I just decided on was Calm Mind because they run more defensive. Uh, so I've got 252 in defense, 240 in special attack. I'm pretty sure that allows me to 2-hit KO Suicune just at neutral with an energy ball or maybe a +1. Yeah, Verzion can put in a ton of work this match. Next thing I decided to bring was my Luxray. Luxray is an insane wall breaker this match because what it can do is it can the reason it's named Inferage first of all is because the intention was that I'm gonna leave him black and blue like Luxray. It's so stupid. Anyways, this thing is like the ultimate wall breaker on his team. It can like crunch the Cresselia even though it won't do too much. I'm an adamant Luxray 252 attack with a guts boost. I should be doing good. Ice Fang's there for the Donphan, Hydreigon, Amoonguss, all that stuff. Wild Charge is obviously there for the Suicune. I prepped a lot for the Suicune, so I didn't expect it to be too much of an issue. Maybe I could have thought about that more in prep, but yeah, just very good in general, this matchup. Now this next thing I brought, I definitely messed up, like, entirely. I decided to bring a Violite Sneasel, and I learned after this match a Violite Sneasel's horrible. I'm gonna be running like Life Orb or Band every single week, or even like Sash. I'm never running a Violet again. But I was thinking, hey, maybe this can like set up on Cresselia if he's like some weird set and he doesn't want to Thunder Wave me because he's like fearing a Lumberry or something. So this set outspeeds his whole team, barring Scarfers, but it also outspeeds the Lopunny when it's not Mega Evolved, um, because because this thing has inner focus. So if it's gonna fake me out, I can fire off an Icicle Crash and just do like serious damage. Or so I thought it would be serious damage, but since I am a Violite, it's not gonna be as serious, and I'm gonna get into that as I go into the battle. So that's the team. Not the best team I've ever built, but it can get the job done. So let me just get into the battle. As you can see, I've got a bunch of battles over here, so I'll be getting into those later on. So let me just get right into this. So he's going to lead off with his Kangaskhan as I lead off with my Mega Altaria. I think I led off with it predicting a Mega Lopunny lead because it can take on the Mega Lopunny and as well as other things. Here he just fakes out. I think I just fired off a Hyper Voice even though that wouldn't happen necessarily. So here I just Roost because I know he's going to be doing like big damage to me with something. Probably a return. Here I just go right into my Luxray. And predicting a switch into the Donphan, I go for an Ice Fang. So here, and this might seem like a really bad play, but this was actually a prediction on my end. I swear it was actually a prediction on my end. So here, I know he can live another Icicle Ice. What am I saying? Ice Fang. I know he can live another Ice Fang, but I noticed that he has no rocker on his team except for the Stonfan. So what I'm thinking here is he's gonna get up rocked because I don't really have a switch in except for my Virizion. So here I'm just gonna fire off another Ice Fang and it's gonna put it at 1% as he gets up his rocks, and I'm like, okay, that's good. I predicted him right. So here I go for Crunch in case he wanted to go into his Cresselia or something. He goes into his baby pouch, the Kangaskhan, as he fires off an EQ. And sorry if you hear anything in the background, but Kangaskhan is actually going to be a really big issue, as I didn't realize. I could have just gone into my what's it called, Musharna, but I don't know why. I just decided not to. Here he makes an interesting play and goes for Drain Punch. I don't really know why he went for Drain Punch, but uh, I like, yeah, it doesn't matter. So here I predicted a Draco Meteor. Like, I actually predicted it because I knew that he wasn't going for Dark Pulse when I have it switch into my Virizion. That's more likely than a switch into my Altaria at this point because he might go for Flash Cannon. So I go for a Moonlight. I also could have lived the Dark Pulse too, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember his spread. But here we're going to get into a Calm Mind War, and there's no way I can lose this unless he's Roar. If he's Roar, I kind of just lose the battle. But he fires off a Skull, which basically tells me he's not going to be Roar-kun. Uh, so basically, he's going to keep on firing off Scalds as I'm going to keep setting up Calm Minds. And here he's going to get the burn at some point. I think it's right now. Nope, it's one more turn until he gets the burn. And the burn's going to be really annoying. Sorry. Yeah, burn's going to be really annoying. And, like, so, but I didn't even get the burn back on him because he had a Lumberry. So I'm trying to think about what that Lumberry will be for. I'm thinking maybe Toxic from my Chansey. Yeah, that would definitely make sense. So here he's gonna Scald again as I just go for Psyshock and I just do a ton of damage. Now here, this is gonna show you guys how insanely bulky Musharna is. Mega Lopunny comes in, goes for Fake Out, does like 13%, like nothing. Then then I'm at 38%. He goes for a Return, and I freaking live. Honestly, like, what the hell? Like, this should not be living. Well, it should be living because it's so freaking powerful. It's so freaking defensive. Like, it's insane. Um, and we're going to keep setting up Combines, and I don't know if he's gotten what I'm about to try to do, but I wanted to set up to +6 so that I could Baton Pass into my Altaria, and then I could just do a ton of damage. I'm going to Baton Pass here, and here I think I got a low roll. Pretty sure I got a low roll after I Hyper Voice here, because it does about 50. It does about like just over 50%. And here, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to Hyper Voice, and I get 44%. So, yeah. Here he goes for Fake Out, and unfortunately, because I didn't Cotton Guard, Fake Out and Return is going to be able to finish me off, which is less than ideal at this point. Here, I'm going to make a prediction. I knew he'd go into this because he can't touch, because this thing can't touch it, so I go for Baton Pass. Okay. So, spoilers, I lost this battle. And you might be thinking, how did you lose this battle? Like, there's like so many ways you can win right now. Well, I'm going to show you this. So, because I decided I was going to run a Violate on this Icicle Crash does like nothing at all, basically. And then he goes for a Power-Up Punch, and I'm just like, oh shit. So then I'm like, okay, that's fine. Actually, I can live and attack with my Virizion. He goes for High Jump Kick. I live at 2%. I go for Energy Ball, and it doesn't kill. Now that shouldn't be a problem because I should have Ice Shard on my Sneasel. Like, I don't know. Like, it was just horrible on my part. Like, absolutely awful. This was like one of the most humiliating losses I've ever taken. because I played this match so well, and like because of like if I changed 3 things before the battle, I would have won. Like that's all I'm gonna say. But like this was still like a really good game, and like it was still good that he won. His Megalophony picked up 5 kills, which is super impressive. Um, so this kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It brings me to 1-1, and it brings him to 2-0, which means that in our conference it's gonna be harder for me to make playoffs. But I still think I can do it. The season's still early, and yeah, I'll just catch you guys next time. Peace.